Hello and welcome to another episode of Hammerano Culture Unlimited. My name is Chace, coming to you predetermined and pre-recorded from the Hammerano studio. And today we're going to look at West Ham's lack of activity in the January transfer window and also look at how this non-activity affects the Hammers going forward into the season. So what happened with West Ham during this January transfer window? Quite simply, nothing happened. As always, West Ham were linked with an array of players. I mean, almost every name under the book was somehow linked with the Hammers. But unlike previous transfer windows, pretty much nothing happened. We signed absolutely no one. The owners decided to keep their money in their pocket. And what makes us even more mind-boggling, what I struggle to understand is that it's well documented. West Ham recently acquired Daniel Kretinsky, the Czech business tycoon. He's now an investor at West Ham, so there's clearly money available. However, the Czech books stayed shut, and no one came in and no one came out. And what really frustrates me about this whole thing is you watch the news, you read reports online, and whenever West Ham do approach a player, whenever we do make a bid, we constantly lowball. We always offer an amount which is almost disrespectfully too low for that player, and then we end up scratching our heads when they refuse our offer, when they turn us down. That has been really frustrating for me. So why are West Ham fans furious that no extra players were signed? West Ham are currently 5th in the Premier League. Time of recording, we are 5th. Yes, the teams around us have a game in hand, and this could happen, that could happen, but what can't speak can't lie, and right now the log says West Ham are 5th. Also, we're in the last 16 of the Europa League. If there's ever been a time for the owners to back the manager, to back the squad, I mean, the West Ham board gets loads of abuse, and if they wanted to shut people up, they'd say, listen, West Ham are on the edge of greatness. They'd see that West Ham are about to make history, and they'd put their money where their mouth is, and they'd get those extra players. They'd strengthen the squad. They support the manager, because the manager has done an incredible job. And right now, it's pretty much his hands are tied. What if we get an injury? What if Antonio picks up a knock? Then what? Another thing is, our squad is very, very small. Now, this could be a good point. A small squad could mean there's more unity in the dressing room, and there's more of a good atmosphere, there's more good vibes. On the other hand, though, when you have such a paper-thin squad, one injury or two injuries could spell disaster. Now, West Ham already had a few injury knocks early in December with almost our entire defensive line out. Now, what if injury turns its ugly face again and we lose some players up front? Heaven forbid Antonio gets injured, or Jared Bowen, or some of our other attacking players. Then what? Where's the goals going to come from? Where are the assists going to come from? Where's the creativity going to come from? What are we going to do? Are we going to send Yarmolenko with his one good foot? Because right now, if West Ham, between now and the end of the season, if West Ham pick up a few knocks, I don't want to think about that, to be honest. So are there any positives coming out of this lack of activity in the transfer window for West Ham? Look, it's very easy to get worked up and to put on a negative hat or have a negative outlook. But I try and be positive, at least I try and be positive. And I guess there are a few positives coming out of this ineffective transfer window for West Ham. Yes, the Hammers didn't sign anyone, but also we never sold anyone. The same group of players that brought West Ham to the dance, the same group of players that are currently 5th in the Premier League, the same group of players that topped the Europa League group, and the same group of players which are now in the last 16 for the Europa League are still at West Ham. And even better, we managed to hold on to Jared Bowen and Declan Rice. Now yes, our whole squad is impressive, but those two names particularly, Rice and Bowen, they've been garnering loads of interest, and loads of other clubs are looking at them. So the fact that we managed to hold on to those two players, I think that's a plus. And look, I'm putting on a brave face. I'm very annoyed we haven't signed anyone. But realistically speaking, the fact we managed to hold on to Rice and Bowen is a good thing. So there at least is one positive aspect. So where does this leave the Hammers going forward? Where does this inactive transfer window leave West Ham? Well, finishing 4th was always going to be an uphill battle. But now, it's going to be even more difficult. It's going to be a real challenge for West Ham to press on now. And again, my main concern is if we do pick up another knock, if players do get injured, it's Yarmolenko and his left foot. Look, He's a talented footballer, but everyone knows if you're facing Yarmolenko, just go for it. Just block him or stop him from using his left foot and you'll be okay. And when you're chasing a game in the Premier League, when you're chasing a game in Europe, you're going to need more creative options. You need some pace. You have to be more dynamic. You have to change it up. And unfortunately, Yarmi, my boy, one foot doesn't cut it. I love you, but I'm sorry. And another concern is, if West Ham don't make the Champions League, look, even talking about West Ham qualifying for the Champions League is a big thing. It's a pipe dream, but we're still there. The log doesn't lie. We are 5th right now. We're still in the conversation for a 4th spot. But if West Ham don't finish 4th, if West Ham don't make the Champions League, my biggest fear is our top players being coaxed out by the other teams, the other traditional top clubs. Bowen and Rice, there's no divine right that they'll stay at West Ham. They are super talented footballers, and the best players want to play at the highest level. Yes, the Premier League is a high level, but the Champions League is the elite level in world football. And if West Ham don't make 4th, if we don't qualify for the Champions League, I struggle to see Bowen and Rice staying at West Ham. And also, you can't really blame them. Naturally, they have to look out for themselves, they have to look out for their family, and there's only really a short window they can earn from, so why not go to the bigger clubs? Yes, I'd love to see them. I wish they'd finish their career at West Ham, but I would understand if they were to leave, if West Ham don't qualify for the Champions League this season. And it looks like we are out of time. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like and please subscribe to Hammerano. And don't forget to share this video with your friends, your colleagues, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, and pretty much strangers on the internet. Till next time, come on, you Irons.